Down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he gets it to his KC running mate. That's Tyreek Hill. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. For Patrick Mahomes, what a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first Pro Bowl.
And think about if you're in Kansas City, the organization, the team, the city, how well are you set up for future years with that youngster as your quarterback? Not only are the guys on the team excited about it, think about free agents thinking about where they might want to play. If you're a free agent receiver, you're thinking Kansas City.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now here's Mahomes. And he fires one incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Mahomes to throw once more. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
That's a 1st down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, 1st down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And the AFC has a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, Mahomes. The catch made by Hopkins. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 41 yards. And the AFC has taken the lead. Well, we saw that tandem hook up quite a few times during the regular season, didn't we?
We certainly did, and it continues now in the Pro Bowl. You have to know that even if they didn't consciously plan it, you do try and find guys you're familiar with in a game like this.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with an AFC touchdown. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Breeze now on first down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it second down. Breeze, one of the best ever in these situations as he's trying to get his guys set. Pressure, and the AFC gets to him for the sack. Geno Atkins got home that time. Now Breeze on third down. And he connects with Ertz. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Breeze now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Breeze. And he will find his Saints teammate Michael Thomas complete. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Throwing now is Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. Now Breeze. For Drew Brees, this his 12th Pro Bowl nomination. Though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable.
Not too bad for a guy who turned 40 the week leading up to the NFC Championship game. He keeps himself in such superb physical condition and still loves everything that goes along with football. He may play till he's 60.
The numbers for the NFC on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Breeze to throw again. It's caught. Jones. Now the NFC going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. So we are at halftime of the 20. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away and down. Goes. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A first throw now for the backup Watson. And Cook has it, left side. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And going deep for Hill. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley, and he gets it down to the 32. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Now Breeze. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Breaks through the contact. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Breeze. And he floats one there, incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and back?
Well, the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. The sack there by J.J. Watt. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
A first-time Pro Bowler. Here's James Conner of the Steelers. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Malcolm Jenkins and the Eagles in on the tackle. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game...
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? A shotgun snap for Watson. And Watson's going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and chew some clock with Gurley. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yard.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. 20, 10, touchdown. Todd Gurley, 65 yards. And the NFC adds on to their lead. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. On 1st down, Watson. Oh, the NFC pressure a little too much as they get home for the sack. Khalil Mack. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Khalil Mack. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After 1st and 2nd down went backwards, it's 3rd and very long. Watson now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So another big shot dodged there defensively. Now they're just one more incompletion away from salting away this victory. And I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here
we go on 4th. Watson. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. And that 2 points, you would think, should end any thoughts here of a possible comeback.
Yeah, they had a long field ahead of them anyway, but now 2 scores down, you can just about chalk this one up for lost.
This is taken around the 12. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley of Baltimore with a tackle.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
The left side completion to Jones. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Gurley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now it's Watson. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Now Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. 92 yards. And the AFC able to cut it to within a score. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. One last throw here for Watson. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can try the all-new QB1 face of the franchise or enjoy the Madden you already know and love with Madden Ultimate Team, franchise, or a quick pickup game and exhibition.
Ain't no fading us, I ain't really saying much. Actions be louder than words, man. I just wanna be heard from your mom to your pop to the beat to the birds, man. Cut right off on the curb, like I'm Barry Sanders. Chains on and the diamonds dancing. Game on, so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know. Name a squad that is better.